it.
I'd have him back just to yell at you.
And so would everybody. I think a lot of people would enjoy that.
Right.
Oh.
But, Robin, now it's time for you to shine. Like Riley, we're going to give you your moment in the sun.
Would you shut up, man, and stop doing your stand-up routine for
Right.
about 5 minutes?
I had to hit the button on Riley a couple of times. He was real funny, but he used the F word.
Every time he chided you,
Right.
I suppose.
So I apologize for that, but this, the FCC is all uptight that you might hear the F word. I'm sure no one's ever heard that before.
And the planet is dying. I mean, I think we should get over it and get down to the real business, right?
If you hear the F word, it might kill you. No kid has ever heard it before. Anyway, what's in the news, Robin?
Well, the other day, you came up with this story that I thought was as fantastic as Riley's. But it turns out it's true.
Of course it's true. What's the story?
In Tijuana, Mexico, there was a two-headed baby born.
Yeah, I got to get that thing.
It's still living, Howard.
I want to buy it.
You don't call it a thing. It's a baby.
I want to put it on my desk.
A two-headed baby girl was born to a couple down in Tijuana, Mexico.
You should kill it.
The infant has only one thorax,
Of course.
one set of intestines, and a single set of legs and arms.
Oh, boy.
But they're not sure of its viability because it only has one heart. And they're not sure that one heart can pump enough blood to support the two sets of lungs.
Call me when a baby has two vaginas. Then I'm interested. I'll marry it.
The doctors are saying we have very little literature on such cases. So, they're sort of playing her care by ear.
I believe that's true. Well,
they're a sort of variety of Siamese.
You don't get these kind of...
In reality, this is a two-headed baby.
What's their name?
One baby is named Maria de Jesus.
You really think it should be named after Jesus?
And the other one is Maria de Guadalupe.
Any pictures?
No.
Nah.
Well, at least on this fax, I can't.
Pictures of me they can get. It's amazing. You don't see many freaks born anymore because in this country pretty much everyone has amniocentesis or sonograms and they can tell and the people get rid of the baby. Freak show circuit.
What freak show circuit? There's no freak show circuit anymore.
Well, yes, there is. There's an underground freak show. I go to them all the time.
Oh, really?
You're right.
Well, invite me sometime.
Yeah.
The baby is sleeping, they say. It's not uncomfortable.
Mexico doesn't even have cable. Now they got a two-headed baby.
And they also say they expect to know more Wednesday or Thursday. So in the next couple of days, they expect to know the prognosis of this child.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
The rare birth occurred on Friday afternoon at Tijuana General Hospital.
Both heads sleep at the same time, Robin?
I don't know.
You say it's sleeping.
They say it's sleeping. I don't know what any of this means.
What if one of them's awake?
7.5 pounds at birth. The baby is the father's a 32-year-old guy. He can't afford to pay for treatment. He announced that right away. As soon as he saw this two-headed baby, he goes, you guys do what you want. I can't pay.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I don't want to be tagged being the father of a two-headed baby.
The doctors are donating their time, and they've set up a fund to collect donations so that they'll be helped to take care of the lab work and all of that other stuff that the baby will need.
Does the father have two penises?
His 25-year-old wife is doing fine, according to him.
Wow. Yeah,
and
she's thrilled.
And they say that they knew the baby was not going to be normal because on a sonogram taken several days before the baby's birth...
Several days.
Several days before the baby's birth, they saw the two heads.
Just saw a video of the sonogram.
But at least they gave each head a name.
That's nice.
So there you go. It's for real.
Yeah.
Can't believe that. I thought it was a fake story for a while.
No.
Two-headed baby down in Tijuana. I don't know why more people aren't covering that.
Jeez. I don't know why it's not on the nightly news.
Yeah.
It'd be better than the Olympics. What's the difference between a kid being trained to, climb on parallel bars and hang upside down like a monkey and have a two-headed baby on TV? Same thing. It's all a freak show.
But I would like to know what's going on. I mean, if they had transplanted a monkey's heart into the baby, I'd be getting hourly updates.
I know. It's weird. This is what people want to read about and see.
I certainly want to know what's happening with that baby.
I'm so glad I didn't have a two-headed baby. God, would that be embarrassing?
Everyone would have covered that.
Look at him. He's such a freak. He's a freak.
Hey, I told you he was the devil. Look at his baby.
Yeah, right. The devil cursed him. Thank God. What?
Just wondering, like, how does it decide, like, what it's going to do? Like, if you want to raise your right leg, which head?
It doesn't. It's completely, when you're a baby, you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Baby doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and then when they get older, they just have like a constant tug of war, like Roosevelt Greer and the man with two heads, when he had that white guy's head sewn onto him. And the other one doesn't.
It just doesn't go anywhere?
Well, we know those two girls that are joined at the head, and they have a lot of problems because one of them likes to bowl and the other doesn't.
Yeah, but they still have different arms and legs.
Body. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
so if one wants to scratch her butt, she can scratch her butt.
Yeah.
What is this baby?
It's like a car with two steering wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't share a brain. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Anyway, what else is in the news? I'm not going to sit here and talk about a two-headed baby all morning.
All right.
Talk about something else.
Law enforcement sources down in Atlanta think security guard Richard Jewell, who was initially hailed as a hero in the Atlanta bombing, may now be their primary suspect. He is a man who has had a number of law enforcement jobs, has had some bomb training in his past.
How many heads does he have?
One head. And he's also had a little trouble holding on to those jobs and is known to sometimes make up fantastic stories.
Guys who, like, fail the police psychological exam and can't become cops, you got to watch out for.
So now they are considering whether he may have planted the bomb himself and then tried to help people get away from it so they wouldn't be hurt, just so that he could be a hero and maybe get a better job.
If he's the guy, he should be decapitated. Take his big beefy head and stick it on a stick like in Lord of the Flies and just leave it out there on the rocks.
Here is his lawyer. He has been questioned a number of times. He's been released. There has been no arrest made. The FBI is not speaking officially. And here is his lawyer.
What's his name?
I don't have my list, but it should be the first one, I think.
Watson Bryant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard had nothing whatsoever to do with planning this bomb. He had nothing to do with the bomb at all except being a hero by finding the thing and getting people out of the way. That's all Richard had to do.
Do you think he'll be arrested?
You guys are really barking up the wrong tree with this. No, I don't think Richard will be arrested.
I think he should be arrested for just being a cop on a private college and being too rambunctious and trying to stop people from drunken driving.
Well, they say there were a lot of discrepancies in his story when he talked to the police, and
like what?
Well, their one reservation now is that they don't think his voice matches the voice on the 911 call. So that could be a problem. That could be a big problem.
So you're saying that?
But the phone from which the call was made was only about 2 blocks from the area where the bomb went off.
Wait, back up because I'm confused.
All right.
You're saying that the 911 call, they originally accused him of making it?
Well, if he planted the bomb, they think he did everything.
So they're saying it's not his voice on there?
But this is just unofficial reports, Howard. I'm just telling you what I know from reading the press accounts. They say that their sources tell them that the voices don't match.
Well, I think he should be arrested just for being 33 years old and still living with his mom. What do you think of that?
Well, he moved back home about a month ago. But you do have to question, after all of this effort to secure the Olympic Village, that they just let this guy work there and nobody did a background check on him.
Yeah, I know. That's
after
weird.
the bomb went off.
That is weird.
Very strange. You know, because they tell you, oh, yes, this is the most secure place, and we've done all this checking.
Except for the people who work there.
But this guy sort of got in.
What is it?
No, I just want to say one thing. You know, I was down at the Olympics, and a lot of the people that are working there are volunteers and stuff.
Right.
And when you go to an event, you have to go through a metal detector, and then somebody checks your bag.
Yeah.
But the people that check your bag are volunteers. And like one of the ladies that checked my bag was like my mom, you know?
Yeah, I know. But you know what it is, though? It is hard. It's like, look, the whole world is sick, and there's tons of sickos out there, and it's impossible to even check everyone.
But the people that are checking your bags are not trained professionals.
No, not at all.
But this guy worked there. Nobody was going to check his bag.
Right.
So he didn't have to go through a metal detector every time he walked into work.
Big, beefy guy.
So anyway, that's the latest on the Atlanta bombing.
What if he didn't do it? His life's ruined. I mean, no one's going to...
Right, because this morning you had him guilty
Well, yeah. No, I believe what the cops say. I think they're onto something.
I think you could wait a little while before passing judgment, Howard.
You think?
Yeah.
I like to pass judgment right away.
You're quick with the justice.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Flight 800, the investigation continues. They say they seem to have the first evidence leading them to believe there was an explosive device on the plane, possibly in the front cargo hold or the bathroom in the first class section of the plane. They say that there has been evidence of significant injury to the front landing gear. And that leads them to believe that it was an explosion. They've almost completely ruled out the possibility of mechanical failure, and they think that this missile theory is just remote.
Right.
They really do believe it was a bomb on the plane. They are looking at wreckage today. They're going to be testing it chemically to determine if they can find evidence of explosives. They said that would be definitive evidence. This landing gear stuff is indicating that it could have been an explosion, but it's not the kind of evidence the verifiable evidence they need to call it a crime. So they're still looking at that, and now the rescue effort is just to bring up parts of the plane that will yield more bodies of the victims. They're not really looking for the engines or anything like that at this point. So they're continuing with that. Families are leaving the area whose loved ones were on the plane, sometimes without the bodies. This is one family, though, who is taking home two loved ones they lost. This is Barbara Gateke.
Barbara and David Gatke want people to know about their son Daniel and his wife Stephanie.
You don't want this one?
I have an intern doing this sometimes, and they don't understand what I want them to do. I'm sorry.
I'll listen to it anyway.
Well, I don't want to listen to it.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll move on to another story.
Go ahead.
Claudette Colbert. They're saying she was a Hollywood icon. She is now dead, 92 years old. She died in Barbados. She had a second stroke. She had one earlier. She's most famous for the Oscar she won for It Happened One Night, a movie she starred in with Clark Gable.
I've seen that.
Did you?
Sure. Claudette Colbert.
Colbert?
Is that her name?
Colbert.
Oh.
She,
that's right. I was drinking a cold beer when I saw that movie. Yeah, I've seen that.
She had a long and distinguished career in Hollywood. Here is Leonard Maltin, the Hollywood historian.
Oh, tell him to shut up.
Talk about her as an actress.
You know, great.
She was a great comedian, romantic comedian, but she was also a very good and I think underrated dramatic actress as well.
That's what they're going to say about me. I'm a great comedian.
I thought about that today when I heard that clip. I said, I wonder how they'll remember Howard for his movie career. And she was still working until just a few years ago.
She was working well into her 80s on Broadway with Rex Harrison and others in several revivals, toured the country in one show, and worked with Anne Margaret in a miniseries of The Two Mrs. Grenvilles.
You should have been kissing her ass when she was alive. What good is it going to do her now?
She had a home here and one in Barbados. She used to split her time between the two, so...
Leonard Maltin's one of the best movie reviewers. You know why? He put out a book, and his reviews are, like, straightforward. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by straightforward?
I don't know. He's not all convoluted. He just reviews the goddamn movie.